Hi there. My name is Bill Black. I'm with Northwest Funding Group. I have been a mortgage broker for close to 20 years in Washington, Oregon, a few other states, working for some banks. And I partnered up with my wife and my partner, Kelyn. And together we work about 90% of our business together. And I kind of manage the financing, mortgage planning side of things, and she manages the real estate side of things.
And I'm Kelyn Black. I do the real estate side of things. I've been in mortgage banking for about 12 years, now real estate side of things for over 7. Currently the owner of Selling Keys Real Estate, aka Keys Real Estate. So if you see both, they're the same company. And designated managing broker for Worth Clark Realty in Oregon and Washington State. Working together in unison with my husband, Bill Black, for, 8 years now.
About 8 years.
Yeah. So we have some questions that we get asked quite a bit, and we kind of compiled the top 10. So we wanted to answer those. First one, you ready?
Yeah.
So the first question is, what sets your approach apart from other real estate and mortgage teams in the industry?
Well, we got into this, I've been in this industry for 20 years, and about 8 years ago when Kelyn was managing a call center for mortgages, I just told her one of us has to become a realtor, either you or me. And she went out and got a real estate license in about 30 days. And
both Oregon and Washington in 30 days.
Yeah, and from that moment on, I really learned what a streamlined process was. And that means that we are talking in unison. We are on the same wavelength as far as the market, as far as she understands, hears me all day long talking about mortgage rates, talking about loan programs, talking about options there. So what really, it's how I explain it is this industry with a lender and a realtor is almost like a race car driver. And one's a pit crew sometimes, one's a driver, sometimes one's a pit crew and the other one's a driver. And together it's, we usually talk to another couple as far as a 4-way conversation. So she knows when the appraisal's coming in. If I'm not available, I know when she's, what's going on with the inspection, because we just work as one together. So I think that's kind of our unique approach.
Yeah.
And it's very successful. We have a lot of happy clients that say, wow, this is really amazing compared to my other transactions.
Having the same ideas about what should be involved in a mortgage and home purchase or sale, having the same message is, I remember as a mortgage broker, it was always the real estate agent coming in and saying, oh, that rate's too high. And they had no clue about how that works. And they would just confuse the client and then stress them out. They don't know who to trust. And so, I was like, man, I hate to say it, but I really hate realtors and I hated working with them. I mean, there were some good ones, of course, but, it just really put a sour taste in my mouth working with them. And so becoming one was like, oh man, but it's like we wanted to do better for our friends and our family. And so it's just extended out to our new clients now, and we consider our clients family. So it's good to be able to take care of them like family.
Yeah. One of a really good way of describing it, I think, is kind of like if you're going to your doctor and, I say she's a surgeon, I'm the nurse. Sometimes I'm the surgeon, she's the nurse.
Sometimes.
But it's, if you're going on that surgery table and that nurse and the doctor, they're not communicating, you're going to have a really rough time on that surgery table.
You're going to get the wrong surgery.
And that's kind of what we see in this industry, and that's kind of why I was working together. If I'm working with a client and I'm trying to close on a certain timeline and the realtor's, MIA or something, everything kind of goes, it goes sideways. So that, I think that's one of our unique approaches that we have together as far as working in unison. So you get the 2 for 1.
Yeah.